Good morning, guys. In this short video I'll be covering perhaps the most crucial element in the whole wealth project, and that is how am I exactly going to make that £300,000. Now the easy way to do it would be to put £30,000 for 10 years into a fund and hey presto, there's your 300,000. But I don't make 30,000 a year, and even if I did I couldn't put it all in there because I still have bills to pay and I have debts to repay. And so I need some sort of vehicle that's going to grow at double-digit figures in order for me to put a lesser amount in but still achieve that 300,000. Now there are many ways of investing. Some of them require a sophisticated knowledge of investment strategies, and there are others that don't need that sophistication but can still provide that double-digit growth. And it's this type that I'll be investing in. I don't have the time to monitor a fund's performance. I'm working 75 hours a week, for God's sake. And also I wanted a fund that is available to everyone, so anyone with no sophistication at all can put their money in it and still achieve that double-digit growth. Now there are two investment vehicles that will allow you to do that. One is an index tracker and the other is a pension fund. I'll be doing a separate video on index trackers in a short while, so keep an eye for that one. But so safe to say, or suffice to say at this stage, that the pension is the option for me. If you wanted to retire before 55, I would suggest an index tracker, and you had the time to do it, by the way. You're going to need at least 10 years. But I'm too old to retire early, so for me the pension is the route I have to go down. Now the finest thing about any pension is that the government will refund the tax you've paid on your contributions at a rate of 25%. So if I put £500 a month in, the government will add another 125, making it £625 a month. Now that's like getting 25% interest day one. I mean, it's a phenomenal vehicle. My need for double-digit growth meant that I need to select a fund that is principally shares based, maybe some bonds in there, but principally share based, because that's where I'm going to get the growth. Now I'm not a finance advisor, I'm a taxi driver, and so I went to my good friends at Hanson Wealth Management to select the right fund. Now they look after the police forces funds, so they're small cookies and good guys to work with, and I'd recommend them every time. So now I make a £500 contribution on the first day of every month following a principle called Pay Yourself First, and that's another video I'll be putting on the site quite soon, so keep an eye out for that one. Then in January of every year I will be adding to that pot, so it'll be the £625 a month in there, but in January I'll put another lump sum in, and that will mitigate any tax liability I have. In January, that's when we self-employed people have to put our tax returns in and we have to pay taxes. Now the great thing about self-employed and pension contributions is the government see your pension contributions as a legitimate business expense, so you can offset that against tax and hopefully reduce to zero if possible how much tax I pay. Now the reason I'm having to put so much money in is because I left it so late. Please don't be like me. Don't be stupid, don't be normal. Start investing in your retirement as soon as you possibly can. Thank you, we'll speak again, guys.